guys, welcome to video 2. My name is Lori and I am your instructor. Every profession has a language. Would you go to a doctor that ordered you a x-ray for an ouchie? I wouldn't. There are certain words that you do need to know, and I promise not to put them all in one video so that you can grow bored. So today I'm going to talk to you about just a couple of them, because for me to progress, you got to know the definitions of a couple of things. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the word hue. I will use it in a sentence. Hey, you, what the fuck color is that? And that is your first lesson. This channel is for 13 years and up. And I know some of you have bought these pencils and you expected to have lessons for your children. So while colored pencils are fun to color with, there are plenty of channels out there that cater to children. This channel only teaches adults. Hue is simply a color, and that is all it is. The hue blue, the hue red, the color blue, the color red. I use the word hue. It's the more professional artist word to use when describing a color, and it's simply just that. The next thing you're going to need to know, and you're going to be hearing this over and over again, and that's value. Most of the time I'll call it tonal value, but value just equals brightness. How bright is a color? And that is as simple as it gets. A tint is mixed with white. We talked about that in the first video. Your pastels are your tinted tones. So if I say to you, pink is a tinted version of red, you now understand it. Red is the saturated color. Pink is the tinted version. It has white in it. Very simple. Tone is any color mixed with gray. When you tone a color, you are darkening the color. It remains the same color, but just a darker version of it. So if I said to you, we're going to tone down that hue, all I'm saying to you is we're going to darken the color. Shade is anything mixed with black. When you look at shadows, it goes into the darkness. So those are just your tint, your tone, and your shade, your hue, and your value, or tonal value. And the last thing in this lesson that I'm going to tell you about is the grayscale. Now, you're using colored pencils. Why would you need the grayscale? The grayscale is going to evaluate light. It doesn't really evaluate color. In fact, while color is nice, it's not necessary. You do not need color. Here you have an apple. An apple is red. But if I turn this apple into a grayscale, you could still tell it is the same apple. We're going to be using the Grayscale Finder a lot. I recommend having one. You can download one off the internet for free, but it's sometimes your printer, it's not as good. They're very inexpensive. I'll leave the link in the description. It's like $5 and under. It's going to become very handy when we start evaluating color for its tonal value. So that was painless, and that was your second lesson. I will see you in lesson 3. Take care. Bye-bye.